with another video. What is your full name? I'm not going to do my middle name, but my name is Dominique Anderson. Next question is, do you have any embarrassing moments? I do, actually. This one is really embarrassing. I was on my way to my friend's house to have a sleepover, and we were walking, and I really had to poop, but I couldn't because like I was walking to her house from McDonald's, so it was a good like 10-minute walk. So like I was just sitting there squeezing my butt cheeks together, and I get to her house, and after a while I just didn't have to poop, and I was like, okay, maybe I just don't have to poop. I go use the bathroom like 30 minutes later of me being at her house, and y'all, I pooped my pants. Like, that was embarrassing. Like, that was like the most disgusting, embarrassing thing I could ever do. And it was like, oh, I know, because I could see the stain in the back of your pants, but I didn't say anything. Did you really just say that? And like, she had her other friends over too, so like it wasn't just like me and her. It was me, her, one of my closest friend Pam, Bree, and Andrea. So like, really? Okay. So yeah, but only y'all know this. Like, don't tell anybody else, okay? But if you are watching this video, you're not a subscriber, subscribe, because only my subscribers know about this. So you better subscribe right now. You better like stop what you're doing right now. Stop watching this video and click that subscribe button. If not, I'm about to kill you, because nobody should know but my subscribers about what just happened. One of these questions says, what are your views on being a parent? I don't think it's that hard. Like, many people expect it to be very, very hard, or they say that I'm underestimating it. I think it's gonna be like, I don't know, it's gonna be on the borderline in between easy and hard. But another view that I have, that if I got it, then my child's gonna have it. Like, if I'm walking around with the flyest Jordans, then my baby's gotta walk around with the flyest Jordans. Like, I'm gonna give my baby what I wasn't able to get, and I was able to get a lot of stuff as I was a kid. So my baby better look fly and better have like the most flyest shoes out there on their feet, and we're gonna be rocking it together. Like, my kid is gonna have the same stuff as me. Like, I don't even care if it costs $1,000. Like, my child is gonna have it if I got it. One of the questions is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is green, and it says why. I really don't know. I just really, really, really like green. Like, I think it's a really cool color. It's not like a specific green. I like all shades of green. One of the questions said, did you ever have to defend yourself like towards a guy? If so, like, what was it about? I'll do a story time on this, and like more in-depth story time on how I pooped my pants. If you guys want to watch that, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Well, if you guys want me to do that video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Yes, I have, but it wasn't like physically I had to defend them. It was verbally, because they was talking a lot of crap. Like, you know, I had to defend myself. Like, I don't go around like that. Like, if you're gonna say something, then I'm gonna say something back. Like, no matter how old you are, like, no matter who you are towards me. Like, you could be my aunt, and if you say something rude towards me, then I'm gonna defend myself and go after you. Like, no matter, like I said, who you are, how old. And if so, what strategy? Well, if it was physical, which I'm pretty sure they are, because I read the question below it, and it said like this other question, which I don't want to say because I want to tell you guys. If I had to fight somebody, one thing I would do is I would try to get them on the ground first. Like, that's my first target. And for most people, that's really easy. Like, you just have to kick at their feet or kick the back of their leg. Like, so like, let's say this is my leg and this is the knee. You kick right here, because it'll make their leg go like in like that. So yeah, and then I would go for their weak spots. And for most guys, their weak spots are, you know, down there. Female, no, I just said a female. Boy, male genitalia. If you don't know. Question below, it says, do you have any strategies for girls that aren't as strong as you? Well, really, I'm not that strong. Like, look at my muscles. Like, what are those? Like, there's nothing there. Like, that's really sad. But I'm just saying, like, if you know somebody that like is trying to fight you, I suggest you not to fight them. I suggest you to go ask for help, because violence is really never the answer. But if like it was a situation that they was talking mad crap about you and like you're just done, go for their weak spot. And like I said, for guys, it's usually down there. So just go for the weak spot and then get them from there. Like, you know, answered, it says, is a shot to the, you know what, all you would need to defend yourself. It's not all you would need, because most people are pretty smart. Well, most guys, like if they're going after a girl, like they're already gonna know like that's one of their spots that they're gonna try to hit. Just like I said, hit their weak spots. Some guys, their weak spot is their armpit, which I shouldn't suggest you like hitting, but like I suggest you, like if you watch wrestling where you put your foot in between their armpit and then you yank their leg and their arm. It's a really good move. I use it on my cousin like a lot when we like wrestle, and he like gets high key. It says, do you think girls need to be as strong as you, or do you think a shot to the you know what would be like just a winner? I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to do more than that, because if they ever do try to fight you again, then they're gonna know that's what you're going for. Like really, like it's just like if a girl was to fight a girl, you wouldn't just hit her in her chest and just walk away. Like you would do more. Just like a guy was like fighting a guy, you wouldn't just kick him in the balls. Like you would do more. So like, don't just use one target to fight, if that makes sense. Guy BFF. I have a boyfriend, so in reality, my boyfriend is my guy BFF. I could tell him anything. So yeah. The next question is, how many siblings do you have, and what are their names? Okay, so my youngest sibling is named Marilyn. My second youngest sibling is named Harmony. My third youngest sibling is named Michaela, and she's the one that lives with me. She will be in one of my videos. She'll be in my reaction video, which will be coming up soon. Then it's me, and then it's my older sister, Destiny. 5 ways to win your heart. You have to be really nice, and you have to be really kind and really generous. Like you can't be rude and like a slob. You have to have good grades. Like I like people that get good grades. It just makes me feel like if I'm not getting good grades, it makes me feel like I should work harder to meet your level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that motivates me, to push me to do what's best for life and for my education. I really don't care for looks. Like if you have these like 5 things that I'm about to tell you, like I don't care what you look like, because to me you're the perfect person. Someone who actually sees us going somewhere in life. Like you can't just, like, I don't know, like you can't just date me just because you're lonely. Like you really have to like want us to go somewhere in life. You also have to understand where I come from and understand my viewpoint, but also don't back me up when I'm doing the wrong things, but still defend me. But don't defend me when I'm doing something wrong. You have to be like truthful about the situation. The next question is really basic. It says skirts or jeans. I don't know. I'm a tomboy. I'm on the line in between tomboy and girly girl. Like I like some dresses, but you know, they have to be like the tight fitting dresses. So baby. But I would pick jeans any day over skirts. Like even if I was a girly girl, I think that skirts are just too much. Like, no. It says your favorite Disney character. You guys are probably gonna laugh at me because like of my age and what I'm about to say is my favorite Disney character. I don't want to, like, there's two. I like Doc McStuffins. Like Doc McStuffins herself, not any of the other characters up there, but Doc McStuffins, freaking Sophia the First. Like them things are big. Like, question says someone who saved your life. Well, like nobody's literally saved my life, like, because I was about to die. Oh my god. Not like that, but like they saved my life. My older sister, like, she helped me turn my life around. Like my life isn't as good. Well, as good as I want it to be, or it's not the best life, I guess you would say, like education wise or my grades. But like they've gotten way better since we started talking more and like connecting with each other more and spending more time with each other. She really has been rubbing off on me lately, and I just really want to thank her for that. So if she's watching this video, I love you so much, and thank you for helping me through life, because I really wouldn't know where I would be without her.
Young Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning.